What's up, YouTube? Monty here, and today's gauntlet run is going to be just a little bit different. We're going to be taking on the Ruthless Rumble, which means it's going to be a best of 3 format. Before we get into it, I wanted to take us through our decks a little bit. So here we have Fizz Samira, as you guys might have guessed. It is pretty much Drizos-less net decked exactly, except I cut a heavy metal for one Powder Pandemonium. I really like having access to this card for the bad matchups. I think it's just a pretty solid card in the deck, and I'm happy to include it. I was considering playing a second over a Jagged Butcher, but that seems really blasphemous, and I don't think you can cut Father Fury. Even being down to 2 Pirouette seems a little bit sus to me, but I'm pretty happy with where this list was at after I played it a bit. It's solid. It's not too different from the standard one, obviously. The next deck that we have here is a different one that is a little bit different from anything that you might have seen before. This is Chrono Mirage's Illaoi Ornn deck. It has Eye of God and Bone Club as our main decked weapons, and then we're playing some vulnerable stuff, some freeze stuff. Tentacle Smash, of course, very good when we make very big tentacles very quickly. Catch is fantastic in this deck. Like, one of the best turn 1 plays you can make is Watchful Idol, and then on turn 2, you just go catch with an Eye of God onto your 1/1 tentacle, and suddenly you have a 3/3 tentacle. And it's going to continue to grow and grow and grow and grow. So very, very good card in this deck. Three Sisters, of course, is fantastic as well, giving us access to both Entomb in a pinch, Flash Freeze, and Fury of the North. All three of these cards are useful in this deck. Fury of the North is really funny when you have both a Tentacle and an Illaoi on the board, because you multiply the stats by 2. Illaoi gains the tentacle stats, so you throw it on the tentacle and then you're sharing it. Share the buff. It's a neat little trick. Iceveil Archer helps stave off some of the main aggression in this metagame. Hired Gun to help you go after some of the main aggression in this metagame. Tentacle Smash we already touched on. Nice one-of here in the Buru Lookout, just a good 5-drop to help you recreate a tentacle at some points in the game, or just buff up the one you have beyond a certain threat HP breakpoint. And then, of course, our top end is Ornn. Very easy to flip him in this deck. As it turns out, your tentacles get big really quickly. So, yeah, he's online when he comes down. It's not unusual. Fun deck. Shout out to Chrono Mirage for building it. Shout out to Lore Master for letting me steal it off the ladder. The last deck that I've decided to play today is Ashe LeBlanc. And this deck is stolen directly from Morpice, who's a friend of mine. You guys might know him from... He's from OS. He's a chill dude. If you haven't checked out his Twitch channel, you definitely should. But yeah, it's a pretty standard Ashe LeBlanc list. We're on 3 Omen Hawk, 1 Here to Help, 3 Elixir of Iron, 3 Brittle Steel, 2 Trappers. Maybe a little bit unusual in the current metagame, but the Yetis are actually kind of nice again, I think. Just having more access to 5/5s and being able to flood the board, especially when we're on the 3 Reckonings, I think Trapper becomes a little bit more necessary because you can do some cheeky things like early Reckoning plays with the Trapper. And then Revna just to help you beat any of the mirror matchups or any other big beef stick matchups, because, like, how is anybody going to contest a Revna, especially if it's been buffed by a Hearthguard already? It's a little silly. I actually just outdrew, like, I drew faster than a Set Karma deck did earlier today. It was a little bit crazy. So yeah, this deck feels pretty good. But yeah, that's going to be our 3 decks for today's Ruthless Rumble. Let's get into it. I actually didn't get to play day 1 of the Rumble. I wasn't feeling it. My head wasn't in the game. So I didn't sign up. I went to go take a nap, figured I would get up again later and sign up if I felt like it. At that point, I didn't feel like it. I didn't get up. I woke up at 1 a.m. and it was like, bedtime now. What? There it is. I'm just blind. Let's get right into game 1. Alright, so Udyr Gale. Interesting. This is a little bit threatening. I wonder how this is right now. That's interesting too. I don't know. I think I can beat the Gwen deck. And I think I can beat the Udyr deck. So I think I'm banning traps. And do I have a coin to flip? I don't. Well, we'll just start with the right this time. It's a 50-50. Doesn't matter. Okay. So we're against Udyr Kale. We don't want the Assessor in our opener. The Iceveil Archer might be good. Here to help isn't worth keeping. Revna is actually a unit that we would want in this matchup. Is it too... She is only a 1-of. Huh. I'm going to keep her. I might get punished for this, but I'm going to keep her. Alright, we ended up with an okay hand. It's definitely serviceable. So my decision to keep the Revna is because I think this matchup is largely going to come down to stat checking each other. And because I think it's going to come down to stat checking each other, I feel like the +2/+2 buff on everything with a single card is going to be huge. I thought about kicking her back into the deck just to have a little bit more access to maybe a Hearthguard and buff her up to a 3/3 first. But I think that's too greedy because she's only a 1-of. There's no guarantee that we'll see her again. Here we are just going to play the LeBlanc, I think. I'm not scared of really anything that they can do here. 2/2 and a Brittle Steel would suck. Triple Omen Hawk, bro. Come on. It's not nice. It's just making that one a 4/4. Okay. This is, like, fine. Where are my freezes? Come on. It's not a freeze. But that might be a reason to trade my LeBlanc off and play another one. Could do that as well. I don't like that very much. I think, if anything, I'm going to trade the LeBlanc and play another one. Because this one's a 6/3. How do I feel about that? It's not really that good, is it? No, it's okay. It's good enough. They're on 3 cards. We have a little bit of gas guaranteed with the Revna. Okay. That's fine. It was dying anyways. Not sure why they did that. Especially since it didn't draw. But that's okay. Yeah, I think this has to be our trapper turn. And then we can potentially use an Iceveil Archer here as well. And we're going to. Asha's a good pickup here as well. Iceveil Archer and Bloody Business are probably going to be the mainstays of this turn. If they just open attack, I'm thinking I'm going to let it through and... Oh, that's interesting. Honestly... Can I afford to just jam the Revna here and jump block? Probably. What's my alternative? I guess I can Iceveil Archer after the stance swap, so I can play the Ash here. Or I can, yeah, I can play the Ash here and then I can play the Bloody Business. We'll see. We'll just play the Ash and see how it goes. they play a stance swap, I might just Ice Veil Archer. That makes me think that they don't have another HP buff. So I should probably just go for the bloody business. I'm going to call it. I'm right. Sometimes you can pick up people's intents based off their play patterns and like what they're trying to do. So in that situation, I figured that there's the main reason they would go for HP is because they're concerned that their Udyr is going to die. They don't want him dying on the attack. Because if they don't care about him dying because they have an HP buff, they just jam Overwhelm. And then in that case, maybe I'm just letting it through anyways. If I have a freeze, I'm always freezing it. So they're hedging around the freeze, I guess, by playing the HP buff. But I think it was more of a tell of playing scared in this case. Yeah, so we're just going to full swing open here. We just race them. Tactician comes down. Sure. You can do that. That's very okay with us. Alright, Ash LeBlanc did its job, got through the Udyr Kale deck like we needed it to. We figured it would. Played pretty smoothly. Felt really good. Let's see if we can 2-0 round 1. Okay. So. Looks like they queued up their Quinn deck. How do we want to play this? We need... Oh, no, they ran it back. The animation lied to me, or my eyes did. This is probably really good in this matchup. I'm going to kick the rest. Just want access to, like, Stylish Shot, I think. I think Stylish Shot plus Fizz is going to be really critical to winning this matchup and just being aggressive and playing for tempo and damage over time. And then a burnout with the monkeys if we can afford it. I hope they whip on their Omen Hawk. Ooh, they hit it this time. I might just play... I don't really want to play the all-out and attack. That seems bad. So we'll pass here. It's mildly annoying. Yeah, I think we can get away with doing that on this turn. There's only one card in our deck that we can't play. Oh, 2 Purple Fish. But our odds of something like this are much higher. Okay. This is fine. Hmm. I think I am going to just fire off the parlay at face. Probably use the swindle this turn as well after they use the stance swap. Or maybe before. If I can take it and give Fizz HP, that would be nice. Oh, yes. Cool. Ooh. Well, this works. Do I want to play the Father Fury now? Do I want to buff it? No, I'll just play it. Death. We did it. We beat the Kaeludir twice. Unless they top deck to freeze. We saw half their hand. Nope. GG. All right, nice 2-0 to start off our Ruthless Rumble today. All right, we've got our second set here, and this time we're up against Eve Viego, Pantheon Varus, and Vayne Aatrox Quid. A little bit of a blast from the past. I think the most threatening of these three decks to us is actually going to be the Eve Viego here. Pantheon is like a little bit suspect as well, but we're playing Freeze, which I think they demands the ban, but then they don't realize this has Freeze as well, and we're able to race pretty effectively with Fizz Samira against all of these decks, but this will still be the most problematic, so let's go ahead and take that off the table. I expected that ban, and then we'll start left this time. I normally flip a coin, but I don't have one handy today. I like their icon. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Okay. So what are we actually looking for? This is good. I can't afford to keep catch without it. Some other stuff. I think we definitely want to keep the Tentacle Smash though, because it's going to let us deal with the birds effectively. It's going to let us deal with their champions effectively. It's a card that we need. Draw was a consideration, but I don't like the idea of going pass against them. Seems too passive. Favorite Artisan is probably going to be one of the better pickups that we can find here. Answered Prayer is also pretty good. I think we're going to end up slamming this Favorite Artisan just because our Tentacle is going to be vulnerable to birds and other nonsense, while this has the 3 HP, so they'll be forced to use the catch if they want to trade or put a weapon on. Yeah. Alright, now if only we can pick up a weapon. We do play 5. 2 of them aren't currently playable. We don't have the mana for Bone Club just yet. Okay, that's good. I like an open attack here. We'll see what they do. Probably just take it. Interesting. Do I want to play this? If I play this, I have to commit to playing the time and dedication as well. I should just pass. I actually like the time and dedication here, making this a 3-4. Should have used it to start the turn probably, but that's okay. Slight mistake. And now I'm immediately punished for it. That's just the way it goes sometimes. That's why I was holding it too. But then I decided being mana efficient was more important for some reason. It's okay. We learned. Alright. The idea here is going to be going I've Nakakoboros. Probably slamming the I've got on this Artisan. But I don't know what they're doing here. They could have the 2-mana spell? No? Okay. Plan's changing, actually. I want to be able to threaten the Zealous Ranger Knight this turn. And any other potential challengers that they might play. Ooh! That's spicy. Huh. I think because of my hand... No. Maybe we can top deck a hired gun. That would be a great top deck here. 2 and 32. It's like a 6% chance. I think. Well, we can still go favorite artisan number 2 and play out the entirety of our hand. This Stony Suppressor actually isn't throwing us off that badly. They want to play their Quinn here too, which is fine with us. Ooh, a Giral. Spawn 2. Three plus 4, so I don't actually get out of range of the draw. So I should do this then. I didn't want to attack with this favored artisan because I don't want to give them a free trade. If they want to go after the free trade on their own, they're welcome to it. I'd like to keep my tentacle. Bruh. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. I was confused by that for a second. We're still chilling here because we have Ivnaka Kaboros. We're good to just play this and make a tentacle again. They've lost their challenger, and if they really want to keep this, like, okay. They are buffing things up. It's scary. But they're still really only going to be able to play 1, maybe 2 units a turn. And this is kind of their Aatrox turn, which is fine with us. We can just take 6. We're chilling with that. We take 6, we play I. We go Ornn. We make a huge tentacle next turn that contests the Aatrox as well as making a big Ornn. And we're in a good spot. Cool. It's still going to be an Ornn angle. But I'm wondering if it should be a Bone Club. I don't think so. Oh, I want to take this trade. I have to take this trade. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think we have to take that trade. So now we probably do just go Ornn with Bone Club instead. Because a 10-10 Ornn is pretty goddamn good. And this gives us access to Bellows Breath, which will let us forge some other weapon and clear this thing. Iceveil Archer is a good pickup for when they eventually develop this Fit Pra. What do we really have to be worried about here? World Ender? Their World Ender's not that stacked up. They've had, what, 1 strike? 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm not sure. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. They're finally going to give up this Stony Suppressor. Because they played their Vayne. This is fine with us. Ornn Flip. A massive Bone Club. I don't know how they're going to deal with this. Like, what's Aatrox supposed to do against my 13-13 tough, bro? I am Aatrox. And I have freezes. It's part of the reason why I picked this deck. I think it supplements Ashnox's very nicely. I think it does a lot of the same things, just a little bit differently. It kind of invalidates the board for these mid-range Demacia style decks because you just get through them. And you have chump blockers and like freezes for when you can't block them down efficiently. Instead of just outstatting them on every single unit. If we get another action next turn, we can just start by slamming the Bone Club on the Tentacle. Or forging the Tentacle. It's also a decent option. Oh. That's interesting too. We have quite a few choices now. They're also running into their overtime, which is going to be kind of critical for them. Well, here's what I'm thinking. They're probably going to slam the Anaka here. In response, yeah. I don't know why they wouldn't just take their scout attack. But, because they slam the Anaka, I think what I will do is play this catch and Bellows Breath. Ooh, that's kind of scary. I have to kill the Siratu. There's no question about that in my mind. Okay, we've seen the Siratu cards. No longer scared of them. This is an attack next action, no matter what. Not necessarily, actually. Depends. Could be a couple different things that happen. They're gonna tumble the Anaka, that's fine. With another Anaka, that's actually a little bit scary, but it's fine. I'm actually okay taking that damage, I think. Now we have some big overwhelm units. Our entire board is massive. And I'm not sure what our opponent is supposed to do about this other than block down with everything that he has. So this is why we kind of just win these. They're going to open with a World Ender, but we can just trade the Aatrox off immediately afterwards with our Tentacle Smash. So it's pretty game over. That's why I took this line. Oh, they're not even gonna... They're gonna give us actions, I guess. Cool. Ice Veil Archer first, because it's like taking a unit off the board. Okay. Just giving me a free unit. This is pretty free. I also should have just used the draw. Mon ami, you are very dead. So this deck went exactly as it was supposed to. It did everything it should have. It just completely outstatted the Aatrox deck. You don't see that shit every day. I mean, it is kind of incredible, isn't it, YouTube? Look at this. Look at this. Look how big my units are. Negative 100. Have you ever seen this? What? What? Funny deck. Yes, the unyielding spirit will surely do it. It's a GG. It's a win for game 1 and set 2. Let's see if we can continue to perform and take another 2-0. We'll have to play Fizz Samira into one of their decks again, and I'm pretty confident we'll be okay. I really like their icon. I don't know what icon that is, though. Watch it just be a regular ranked icon. If you guys know what icon that is, you can tell me in the comments below. And also be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the video. I'm going to be putting out more. I finally hit my groove. Pantheon Virus. Heavy metal good. Tempo. This is good. Alright. We hit the heavy metal, so we're going to have a huge leg up turn 1. Or round 1. Anyways. Let's see if they... I guess they didn't hit an equipment there, but they might have one in hand. We are just going to go ahead and open pass here. I don't feel a need to play the Samira just yet. Depending on what they do, we may end up playing her anyways, but with this, it's a pretty... I actually like the Samira here. I don't need to waste the heavy metal just yet. I can get them to burn more mana re-equipping units. This works towards our win condition a little bit better than the other one. We get free cards. We are making Samira a bit of a threat. She's not actually going to flip, but, you know, she might get a little closer than you'd expect here. We're going to be able to play Father Fury with the Flare. Can we flip Samira? No, we can't. We have to bank this turn if we want a chance of doing that, and I'm very okay with that pass. Thank you, sir. So now we're going to go ahead with the Fizz. Best way to start off the turn here. And then I think our next action will probably be a Flare Swindle. It might also be a Flare Father Fury. It all depends on what they do. Ideally here, they want to slam their Varus, I think. So if that's what they do, we just go ahead and heavy metal the Varus and we kind of ignore everything else. Oh, that's interesting. So I'm going to Flare. No, I'm not, actually. I'm going to use the warning shot here because I want to save the Flare in case I need to use a Challenger. And I'm also going to use the Swindle just to be mana efficient. Expanse's Protection. See? Look, we learned something. We learned something. I kind of like taking a Lodestone of our own. Expanse's protection is also interesting, but I kind of like the Lodestone, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Father Fury seems good here. This seems pretty good. Gonna commit the jailbreak here as well. We want to flip the Samira, and then we're going to use the flare to start counting towards our next one. Oh! Godly! Mana back. Amazing. And a spell. How good can this get? We're chosen. Pretty easy challenger here. We'll go ahead and buff up the fizz. And then we'll just chill. Better to have a big pop-off turn next turn. We don't need to go hyper-aggressive here or anything. They can only do so much in one turn. And we don't like... We could play the Prank and the Burblefish, but better to just wait until we have the Shelly, because we're going to be able to do it for free, buffing up the whole board as well. It's just a much better eventuality, and it layers our things in a better way for us as well. We are going to be able to... 1, 2, 3, 4. We're one off, aren't we? No, we'll be able to rally. We have the mana. Because we picked up the Swindle and whatever we hit off the Burblefish. We have to prank next action and play the Burblefish. I have lethal. It's funny and mean. Yay! This deck is not okay. I swear. What is this person supposed to do? That's great. It doesn't really matter. Like, just OTK'd on turn 6. Not even turn 5. Without the attack token. I don't understand. Why is Fizz Samir allowed to exist in its current form? That's just really not okay. But hey, another 2-0. We're doing pretty well in the Ruthless Gauntlet so far. Let's keep at it. Set 3. Let's see what we're up against this time. Pretty happy with how our decks have been performing so far. Interesting. Huh. I don't know. What am I banning? Might be Lurk. Lurk might be the most problematic for us here. The others I think we should be okay against. We should just have the threat density. I actually want to see what an Alawi deck looks like. Can I... No, it doesn't show me, eh? I really wish this was open deck list. Wow, we Swain. Yeah, pretty much what I expected. I think I'm gonna ban Lurk. I don't know what this Vagar deck looks like, but I'm not that scared of it. Let's lead with Biz Samira this time. So I imagine this deck is looking to beat me. Do I want the warning shot too? I think I'm gonna full keep this hand. And I think I will just play with it. Deal 3 damage here. They fire off a Make It Rain or something, we swindle. They're really thinking about it. Do we want to swindle here? No, we don't. Not yet. It's a good pickup. Oh, if this is all they're doing, we're just going to take 5. Can go ahead and heavy metal here. Hopefully we pick something up that's playable. Not quite. What could we hit here? We could hit some stuff. Make It Rain is pretty good. Go ahead and cast that. That's pretty nice. So far, so good. I don't know if they realize that they can play their Riptide Sermon without a target. The fact that we only have Fizz on the board here is pretty good for us. Probably should have kept the Swindle. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Proc Plunder. Play our Butcher. We're probably gonna go ahead and use a Playful Trickster here. Oh, we can just win the game now, right? Is Death's Hand in Standard? It's not. They would need exactly Heavy Metal or Tentacle Smash, I guess. But if they Tentacle Smash, am I okay with that? Am I just burning them out with Monkeys next turn instead? Because if I Stylish Shot here, and I attack, they go to 4. Yeah, they're just dead. Awesome. We got there. Yeah. That's really funny. What a draw. We're actually gonna let it hit because that works out in our favor. Instant lethal. GG's. Game 1 in the bag. I mean, we got a really good draw for this matchup. Playing exclusively around Fizz is what you need, and having the Pandemonium for a little bit of burn at the end was really good at the end of the day. Not what I quite expected. Not how I envisioned the game going, but I did see us playing around the Fizz a fair bit, so it was good to have it. The stylish shot in the opening hand as well was also very good. Now, this matchup I am a little bit worried about, but I think we should be okay. I think we should just be able to slam enough small units that they're, like, not able to do anything. I'm going to keep the Eye of God, but I'm going to get rid of the rest. I feel like this deck would actually like mana units over some of the spells that we're running, like Coral Creatures or Shell Shocker. We can go ahead and cast our Tentacle Smash here. This is a little bit weak to make it rain. But it should be okay. We might have also wanted to save that for later in the game. But the way I saw it, we needed to get a unit going. Ooh, a Pirouette. Okay. I mean, that's not great, but it's fine. We'll get the Artisan down with the Eye of God next turn. This is still very okay. Even if they Eye of Nakakoboros here, it's okay. Yeah, I think the plan stays the same. Do I want to use this Frostbite to save HP? Or do I want to use it to save HP on the unit? I kind of do. I think it's a good play. This forces trades beyond what they have available to them after the time and dedication. I think they'll have to use an additional card to kill this unit, which is really good for us. Yeah, if they block with the Alawi now, we get the Heavy Metal her twice. They might have a Tentacle Slam. So this is fine. Right, we can just Heavy Metal the Tentacle now. Okay. Not great, but we do have an Ornn for 7. And we can go double C's Voice here. Oh, this is not good. This is better, I think. Unfortunate. This is not that great for us. We're in a pretty bad spot here. I don't think we have any outs. We need to draw into a couple freezes. Our draw wasn't really the best this game. We didn't have enough early game to stabilize against them or to apply the pressure that we needed to, and they were able to get a tentacle down and set up. Orn gets a bone club here, which is kind of nice. Oh, that's a Leviathan, so we are just dead here. They don't even have to block. They're going to. Because no funny business, I guess, but good game to them. We're gonna save time on the clock and go next. We get to see Orn, but well played by opponent. Let's see if we can get it against this Freljord Darkness deck. Hopefully we can. I think we should be okay though. We should be able to just unit check them over and over and over. We'll make a big tentacle. They won't be able to deal with it. We'll be okay. It'll be fine. I think the goal is to flip Orn with a Tentacle Slam. We have to hold our Tentacle Slam this game for sure. We can't use it as recklessly as we did previously. The Darkness doesn't have a way of increasing outside of Vagar, so as long as we have a way to deal with Vagar on turn 4, we're chilling. Okay, Watchful Idol is good. Ilaoi and Orn. Orn is a little icky to have in our opener, especially without weapons. But it's good that we're getting a Tentacle for our turn 5. Nice. We can just open here for a lot. This is great. This is the exact kind of curve that you want to see. Ooh, it's a Foyer deck. That's cool. Good thing we're running Brittle Steels. Sure, you can deal 3. I'm gonna play this Ilaoi. You're gonna play a Vagar, and I don't have a way to deal with the Vagar, even after a full mulligan looking for it. But that's okay. Oh. Well, now we're just gonna open. Where's the Vagar to block? Okay, Harsh Winds. It's gonna be so based when they have Miscall for my double heavy metal here. Okay. No Miscall. They're gonna be really upset, but that's okay. I don't blame them. I would be too. And then we'll re-equip the Eye of God as well. Next turn we have the Buru Lookout plus the Brittle Steel to help us deal with whatever they're doing. The fact that it got up to 3 is kind of sad because it spawns 3, but with the Orn afterwards, so we get to spawn a lot. Can I take 4? Do I have to take 4? I don't have to take 4. I have other answers. This is really good. We're just continuously layering threats. They have another Soul Harvest. That's unfortunate. Okay, they chose. So we can equip the Eye of God now. That's, this is quite the deck that they're playing. Foyer is in here just to be a good card, I guess. We'll go ahead and drop our Orn. This Tentacle's gonna get big! Then we have access to Bellows Breath on the following turn as well. I guess not. Ornn is going to get vengeanced. But they're taking 5 to the face. We're taking 5 to the face. Faced? Never mind, we're not taking 5 to the face. Sure, it's the same. Doesn't make a difference. We have second Ornn here. We probably are taking 5 to the face. I don't want to... what are they going to do? What can they do with 3 mana? We could have some things. It's okay. We can afford to take 5 here. They don't have Atrocity. This was maybe dumb. I played into the Ruination pretty heavily, which is something that's very likely within their range. I should have just opened. This becomes a 9/9, and this becomes a 7/7, so I was pushing lethal on the open anyways. I didn't need to develop this Alawi. It was just unnecessarily greedy. I could have set up again afterwards when they had an answer. This did nothing for me. Consequences of playing too fast. If I lose this to a Ruination, I deserve it. Dawning Shadow. Okay. Not what I was expecting. One short. But I think we're gonna be okay. I think we'll be okay. We have a lot of ways to continue to build up a board and a tentacle from this point. And that answers that. Incredible top decking skills. Let's go. Y'all know who the gamer is out here. We did it. All right. 2-1 this time. Not a clean 2-0, but we got there nonetheless. Decks still performed, did what we wanted them to. Let's oscillate. I know this gentleman. What am I banning here? I think that's got to be our ban. And let's see how we do. Alright, we're looking for another aggressive hand like the one we had last time. All outs can also be good for us. Oh, there's some all outs, but I kind of need units to play them with. I really think Stylish Shot plus Fizz is good. Shelly is also not the worst idea, but can I survive until that point without my stuff? This is going to be a full kick. We're trying to find Fizz and Stylish Shot. Considering keeping these two. But I think it's going to be a full toss. Alright, Fizz and Warning Shot, not bad. Fizz and Parlay. Well, got him with the classic. Cool with me. Let's go. We're just gonna play as our hand allows us to. Alright, this is sweet. Can start with the parlay here to give our fizz elusive, activate our swindle. Cool, we got the Swain. Double all out, pretty good. Now we can go ahead and play our Inferno. We may as well drop a... I don't know if we should drop a purple fish, actually. We're definitely playing Inferno. Debating on the fish. Probably. Just to put Samira to... jettisons, whatever. It's gonna help us rally. Alright. One to the enemy nexus. We might be able to rally right here. One card. That's playable. Four. Not quite. But this is fine. We can just use the Guile now. Play the Inferno. Do I play the Inferno? Draws me to the next time I plunder, but don't I just play Chum the Waters and then pull to this Inferno to try for lethal? Parlay comes out. I suppose I can always open with Chum the Waters. I don't have to. I just have lethal. Right? Okay, good to know what I'm missing. But this is lethal on the swing. Did they both hit the fizz? Only the one hit the fizz, but it was the important one. Game one in the bag. We had the warning shot as well, so honestly, it didn't even matter. I could have let it through. We could have let it through. I would have been BM though. And we're trying to redeem ourselves from the previous videos. All right, it's time for Ash to get through. 48% into set karma apparently, and positive into Alawi. So we'll see. 58 into Alawi. So hopefully we can get through this Alawi deck. Yes, and he's gonna feed it up to us on a plate. Let's get it. Omen Hawk is a good start. Do I want to keep the Bloody Business? Probably too slow. Hearthguard also maybe too slow. I have token on 4. Maybe I can keep Hearthguard to answer the Swain. This is a hand. Well, we're going Hawk Hawk. Brittle Steel, I suppose. We'll just play the Omen Hawk. We don't have to bother with anything else. No funny business with the passing. Huh. I think it's better to play the Omen Hawk again. Layer them. We can play the Glory Seeker this next turn. I figured if they had that, they would have played it last turn, so the fact that they didn't means that it was a top deck. I wasn't actually looking, so I didn't see, but I feel like it did come from the left-hand side of the hand. We found the Revna as well. This is really funny. Already buffed by double Omen Hawk. Oh boy. Interesting game that we have ahead of us. Now we just need to dodge drawing our Trifarian Assessors. Can play the Glory Seeker here. I'd love to top deck a LeBlanc. That's cool with me. Not a LeBlanc. It's okay, we'll go Hearthguard into Hearthguard. Cool. No, we should probably go Hearthguard into Revna, right? There's the LeBlanc. Our units are kind of insanely big now. And we have protection for the rest of the game with Flash Freeze and the Brittle Steel. Yep. Oh, we have... Yes. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. So now we can draw infinitely with mirror images as well. Okay. Oh, cool. That was kind of him. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming. It's okay, I can save Brittle Steel now. Sorry, I can save Flash Freeze now. Brittle Steel is going to go on the Swain. That was why I took that attack. So we can draw 2. Or we can just play another Hearthguard. I'm kind of in favor of just playing another Hearthguard. I'd rather play units on the following turn to get around this Leviathan that he's going to play. See? Told you. Oh. Okay. What are we doing here? Oh, no. Probably drawing another 3, right? No, I'm just playing this Trapper and chilling. Then next turn I'll play LeBlanc and the Assessor probably. Okay. Oh, I should have frozen that. I should have frozen that. That was worth my freeze. It's okay, maybe he passes. Maybe he doesn't want to use the Ravenous Flock and he passes. Then I can draw. I'm attacking with this 9/9 though, right? Not if he passes. If he passes, I'm taking the pass. If he does this, I think I'm attacking with the 9/9. Oh. Never mind, I'm not attacking with the 9/9. That's another flock. I'm chilling. No, if he wants to play another Swain, I'll let him play another Swain. Yeah, no reason not to attack with the 9/9. I thought about it a little bit more. If it's another flock, it's another flock. Like, he can use it. That's such a big ash. Holy. Can I take 5? I go to 8. Yeah, I guess. And then we'll draw 4. Okay. So now we just win, right? It's a Hearth Schwinn's Reckoning turn. And there's nothing they can do about it. How do they win through this? They just don't. I rally next turn, and I have defenses. This Yeti was really good when it came through, not gonna lie. Just having an extra unit available to me here. That didn't cost a ton of mana. That still meets my stat minimum. It's funny that I barely got into attack and I'm still gonna win this game. I wonder what he's considering. Oh. That's interesting. Good thing I have this Sigil of Malice. I'm a little bit scared of the mischievous Marai. I have 11-7 Triparian Glory Seeker. Holy. This is kind of absurd. I went double Hearthguard Revna +4 from +4. This is... It's something. Poor Oscillate. Okay, it's a 2 damage parlay. That's fine. Yep. Okay. Play the Ash. No, probably not. we get to draw our whole deck. The right play is actually just to duplicate a LeBlanc for now. Just keeps mana up for Flash Freeze. And refills our board. He still can't attack. Yep. Game. Alright, that's another set in the bag. Going strong. Alright, this is set 5 against Juju, the homie. Alright, I got a lot of homies. What are we banning in this one? Probably Fizz. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Fizz Samira. Can Ash beat this deck? Kind of. With some luck. Kind of, sort of. I am on 3 Reckoning. It's a little dicey to beat it. This one's also interesting to ban. Like, I could see banning any one of his decks. Yeah, it's pretty even. So I could see it. I think I'm going to ban the Fizz Samira. Cool. And we'll go with left card. Oh, Juju messaged me. We'll check it out after the game. So as to not disturb the recording quality. Let's get into it, though. Bone Club, Tentacle Smash, Ornn. Huh. So, Kayle Leona is going to have a lot of Daybreak units in the early game, making Bone Club very appealing for a stat check. but we need ways to get to it first. Ornn is also a late game card. We don't really need it. Flash Freeze is cool, but we played 2. I'm not going to keep the Tentacle Smash either. I really need early game units, and I've got. This is okay. We have token on 3, so this is like reasonable. This is not great, but it is reasonable. Okay, now we can go heavy metal on 2 here on the pigeon when he develops. Yeah, we just take 3. And then on 3 we go C's Voice. On 4 we play Lowy. Or we I. Huh. Yeah, we just C's Voice here. It's fine, we need some board. Okay, that's a little smudge, but what can you do? It's another Crimson Pigeon. Still a little smudge, what can you do? This turn, what are we looking to do? We might just be looking to kill this pigeon. Yeah, I like kill the pigeon, play the idol, bank 1. Next turn, play Eye of God onto the play Lowy, play Eye of God, attack. Trade with one of these protectors. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's not good. That messes this whole thing up. And I misclicked again. Okay, new line. This line is fine. We will survive. They never have Leona. Juju. What do you got for me, bud? Give me a pass back, bro. Forgive me for misclicking. For playing too fast. I wasn't punished earlier for it. I'm gonna get punished for it now. Okay, that's not that bad. So he does have the Leona. If he plays the Leona here, I just swap the Bone Club, play Idol. Oh. Interesting. He got me. No, I'm not dead. 369. I'm not dead. I'm pretty close to it, but I'm not dead. Do this. Talked about it in the preview of the video. Bone Club and buffs are fantastic because you effectively double the stats on them. Smooge. Lost a burn. Unfortunate. If we didn't misplay the turn and we'd played how I originally intended to, I think we would have been okay. but I misclicked and then I misclicked again. So not much to be done about that. We'll see if we can get it on the next time. I kind of want to play Ash. Ash will never let me down, right? Okay, we've got to take our time and think about what we're doing this game. So Brittle Steel is going to be really good against Echo. Ice Veil Archer not so much because we're on token. Bloody Business will be good late game, so we'll kick it away to draw into it. We want to find one drops again. Yes, Omen Hawk. Let's go. Reckoning also going to be pretty good, at least before they get a Voice of the Risen down. Maybe we can combo it with a freeze afterwards to like eliminate a couple things, but it's also vulnerable to their Rite of Negation. Not the best card for this matchup, that's for sure. Takes the trade that he didn't want to offer me. Because he's going to play Chronomancer. This is fine. Not a huge deal. We can afford to take 2 damage. Our LeBlanc is buffed. That's really nice. We're just going to be able to jam her here. And then we can slam a Reckoning on the following turn if some funny business happens. LeBlanc, just like I said, she's gonna be a threat of her own very quickly in this game. Ancient Prep, okay, so that means we're probably not going for a Reckoning just yet. I like that we picked up a Harsh Winds. And having this Ice Veil Archer in our back pocket as well for after a revive is also going to be nice. Yeah, I think this is just an on-curve Assessor. It got buffed up by the Omen Hawk, so we can afford to play it like this. Representing 11 damage on this swing, that's more than half their HP. We still have our freeze. So if this Echo goes to block, we can Brittle Steel. $11 is a lot, Juju. Yeah, you can't take quite that much. 11 is a lot to take in a single turn. Puts you on a 1-turn clock effectively for the rest of the game. Against our deck anyways. Just go ahead and put LeBlanc in front of their Echo. Now we have a mirror image. We can play our Glory Seeker here. If another Echo comes down, we're in a good spot. We're in a really good spot now, actually. I think we can just Reckoning. We can start with this. It's a good way to start the turn. That was the card off the top. Deny. That's okay. We're not going to attack with our other units because we don't want them to die, because we want to start drawing with the successor. I feel like maybe he should have blocked with any other unit, but also I guess his mana doesn't matter that much. Cool, so we can just Reckoning again. And this wins us the game. We found the lines. We got a little bit lucky with the LeBlanc being buffed up, dodging Mystic Shot, although I don't think it actually mattered. I doubt he had Mystic Shot, given that he didn't fire it off at the 5-2, despite having mana for it. We'll see if Ornn Illaoi can get through this deck now. I believe. Chat, let me know. Do you believe? Are you believers? Go drop a comment. Tell me what you think in this moment. Is this deck good enough, or am I a fool for bringing it? It's been performing. It's been doing pretty well. Will it keep it up, though? This is actually a pretty good hand. 1, 2, on 3, hopefully we can find a weapon. If not, we just bang for smash and it's fine. Okay, C's Voice is good. It's a good alternative for turn 3. Just a pass angle. We don't really need to do anything yet. Bro. Come on. Okay, we have to decide. Are we banging for Tentacle Smash, or are we playing C's Voice? It's probably playing the C's Voice. I had a feeling that was coming, but it's okay. Play Illaoi. I guess I always give him a draw, but it's probably worth it. Assuming that he does have the Scrying Sands, or a Feral. He's on Jinx, so he should be playing Feral Prescience as well. There should be at least 4 more cards in his deck, potentially 5. No. Interesting. Okay, had Feral Prescience. I think I'm okay though. I'm pretty sure we're just fine from this point. If we get an action, we just go Tentacle Smash. If this is his only action, Then next turn we just time and dedication in full swing. We're going to time and dedication here, just so it's clear. And then he needs exactly quicksand. He found it. We're still chilling. We have this brittle steel. Which I think I will use to deny time trick. There's no reason not to, right? The reason not to is to save it for after they rally, but to say they have rally here is to say that, well, they have rally here. And if they have that, they have that. I think it's better to not give them a chance to look for the rally if they don't have it. Because if they rally, they're always going to get the time trick. Like, either way, you're giving them a time trick, but it works out better to prevent them if they don't have it already. Like, look, now he's digging for it. I guess he didn't find it. It's going to be a pass either way. Yeah. No dice for Juju. Hand is too full for Jinx shenanigans. Voice of the Risen down on site. It's on site for the Voice of the Risen. We played too much Echo. We know what's good. We know how it go. And now Orange is going to come down. No reason not to. It's unfortunate that we don't have any weaponry, but still going to be the best possible play we can make here. He's flipped. He's powerful. He's going to create another unit when he attacks. It's going to be a 7-7 overwhelm. Great stuff here. Sorry, 8-8 overwhelm. Fantastic. Who needs Thralls when you can play Ornn? Look at this guy. Go ahead and take the block. I don't see a good reason not to. Okay. He did have a revive, but it was on a previous, it was full cost, so it unfortunately did not work for him on the previous turn. And well, I should just swing. I should just full swing. And there's no reason to do anything but a full swing here. We don't need to give up any actions. This is very much GG's for Juju. Even if he has another quicksand. He has too many units of mine to deal with. Even one gets through. I have this Orange Bellows Breath. And that's it. That's our Ruthless Rumble. We went 5-0. Okay. Okay. You know, it wasn't just like the last couple rounds were people I played against normally. We only dropped 2 games the entire time. That was a good run. I feel good about that. I like the lineup too. It performed better than I expected it to. It's nice that we have a token for tomorrow now. Feels good, man. And a bronze season badge. Let's go. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I can't wait to see you back for the next one. Let me know what you thought of the Ruthless Rumble and the lineup. Let me know what you played in your own Ruthless Rumble if you did play. I love to see the comments. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, you'll subscribe so you can watch the next one too. Until then.